All right, Friendship Live reaction. I actually missed this final play, but can't make it up. Auburn blows another game. Shout out Peyton Thorne for the... Wait, what's going on? Eli Drinkowitz is looking furious. Okay, I don't know what he's mad about, but yeah, this game's over. Auburn. Turnover on downs. Missouri victory formation. You can't make it up. I was texting my neighbor. Or actually, he was telling me, he's like, uh-oh, Auburn's up by 11 again. Probably going to blow the game. And they did. You just can't make it up. There's nothing to be said about it. This is just the signature Peyton Thorne experience. And I'm not just putting this game on him, but this Auburn team, man, there's something else. Missouri didn't even have their starting quarterback for half the game. Comes back, and what do you know? 2 touchdown drives. Gets a clutch 4th down. It was like 4th and 5 at the end of Luther Burden. Luther Burden, wasn't he the guy who muffed that punt? I can't remember. I'm watching 4 different games at once. By the way, we're going to talk about this in just a second. Indiana beat the absolute snot out of Nebraska. Who predicted that? Not me. I did have Indiana win the game, so proud of that pick, but I didn't have them winning by 50 burger. That's insane. OU, South Carolina, you talked about them in just a second. Miami and Louisville, they're still ongoing. But Auburn, man, I know they're 2-5, but this is not a bad football team. They're a quarterback away from being 6-1. I mean, they just lose all these close games this year. And it goes back to what I say, and it's like the Indiana coach. Winners win and losers lose. I've been saying it on the channel for years now. It's something I firmly believe in, not just in college football. Let me turn this down a little bit. Where we at? We'll go to Miami and Louisville. Yeah, we'll go to Miami and Louisville. I do want to make a short video because Alabama and Tennessee about to kick off, and, you know, that's a big game for your boy Matt. But like I was saying, you can't make it up in this life. Winners are always going to find a way to win, and losers are always going to find a way to lose. It's just reality. It's like business people. Elon Musk, every single business he touches turns into gold. There's other people, every single business they touch, it fails. You can't make it up. Same thing right here. This Auburn football team is a bunch of losers. And what do losers do? I don't want to be too corny when I say this. They lose. Same thing with Indiana. That head coach at the beginning of the season was like, he said, what was that line? They asked him a question, and he said, it's simple. I win. Google me. You know what his record is? 7-0. He didn't inherit Alabama, by the way. He inherited Indiana. They weren't even good last year. 7-0. He's a winner. And what do you know? Is it a coinky doink? Some may call it that Indiana's 7-0 and he's there. No, he's a winner. Say it with me now. Winners win and losers lose. Let's shut this door. I think that's enough about the Auburn-Missouri game. There's not too much to be said. It was some terrible football being played. Auburn's Auburn, nothing new there. Peyton Thorne experience. Missouri, good win for them, but they're not a very good football team. I've been saying this. South Carolina got another field goal. I don't know why they're ranked inside top 25. I don't even know if they're a top 35 team. So they should fall out of the top 25 after that embarrassing win. Looks like Louisville's about to lose this game under 2 minutes, or right at 2 minutes to go. 52-38, and oh, what do you know, Cam Ward on that pass moving forward. It was a fumble, would have tied the game, but ACC, look, I ain't saying it wasn't a forward pass. I'm just saying it's just crazy how every single wishy-washy if you play goes Miami's way. The Virginia Tech Hail Mary, how do you overturn that? I have no idea. Same thing with that play. I didn't feel like there's enough video evidence to overturn it, but I knew they were going to overturn it. It's business. That's all college football is. I can't run that. It's business, man. Business 101. Is it more beneficial for the ACC if Sorry and Sucky? Well, they're not Sorry and Sucky. My apologies. But if Louisville, what's the record, 4-2, is it beneficial for them to win? Because no, Louisville ain't making a playoff. However, you got an undefeated team in Miami. More beneficial for them to win. And if Miami wins, it's just common knowledge that they sneak into a playoff, get into a playoff. Let's say ACC maybe has Miami and Clemson in the playoff. That's more revenue. I mean, you're talking about millions of dollars. So, yeah. Do I believe? I mean, it's not even a conspiracy theory. Okay? I'm not a big conspiracy. It's just, it's how the world operates. Money runs the world. when you understand that, it changes your perspective. And by Miami winning these games, these close ones, remember there's a no targeting call at the end against California. Hail Mary, Virginia Tech. Oh, and by the way, Cam Ward threw like an 80-yard pass in this game on third down. The guy was clearly holding him. If you saw the game or you're watching, you know what I'm talking about. They didn't call that. There's multiple different plays you could point to. It's just more beneficial for Miami to win. I'm not saying, well, I am kind of saying it's rigged. It's just, I'll leave it at this. Weird how all these calls go in Miami's favor. But like I say, and my granddad always told me this growing up, he said, Matthew, I like to play with fires. He said, Matthew, you keep playing with fire, son. Or fires, what? You get what I'm trying to say. He said, you keep playing with fire, son, you're eventually going to get burnt. And I was like, yeah, whatever. And one day I remember moving some sticks and logs, and there's a log that wasn't on fire. Like, there was no flame, but it was a coal pretty much. And hit my leg, and whew, I got burnt. I mean, I got burnt bad. And yeah, more of the story is, keep playing with fire, Miami, in these close games, you're going to get burnt. They'll lose I ain't going to say they'll lose a couple, but they'll drop one, maybe two, maybe three. You just can't keep playing in close games and win all of them. They're going to get theirs. It's not like I'm rooting against Miami. I like watching Cam Ward. They're a very good team. I think they're very good. Not great, very good. But their luck will eventually run out. They'll get theirs one day as Jackson Arnold gets sacked for the 15th time in this game. Okay, that's enough about Miami-Louisville. That one's over. It looks like it's over at least. Under 2 minutes to go. Congratulations, Miami. 7-0. Big win for them. Louisville played a hard-fought game. Indiana, I'll get to them last. Okay, let's talk about... Actually, no, Indiana, Nebraska just wrapped up. We got Cincinnati, the winner. You know your boy Matt loves the winner. Oh, Louisville might score a touchdown here. Maybe get a little onside bonsai kick, make this thing interesting. Remember, South Carolina got one last week. But they need 2 touchdowns in a minute 15, so... Clock's rolling. And if they get the onside kick, we'll talk about it. Oklahoma, South Kakalaki. Let me show it to you. 3rd and 16. Jackson Arnold is... And whatever, he didn't get the first down. Right there. 35-9. I was watching the Auburn, Missouri game. I just had it on that one earlier this morning. And I flipped it to the 4 screens I'm currently looking at. And no lie, there's 9 minutes to go in the game. South Carolina had 21, Oklahoma had 0. I even tweeted out, I was like, dude, can somebody explain to me what happened? How is it 21-0 already? I went back, well, I had a lot of you on Twitter explain it to me in the comment section. I went back and watched some of the plays, and I was like, okay, that makes sense. Oklahoma lost this game before it even started. South Carolina's offense ain't even look that good. At all. And then you got BV, which is Brent Venables, faking a punt. Your defense is playing great. South Carolina can't move the ball. Why are you faking a punt? I hate that play call in your own territory. And guess what? Defense got a 3 and out. But since you faked the punt in your own territory, South Kakalaki got a field goal out of it. Let's see what Shaw does here for Louisville. He just throws it out of bounds. Okay, I'm done with that game. Like I was saying, I mean, this game was over from the start. South Carolina, their edge rushers, they're the real deal. They're going to give people problems all year long. Really, really good edge rushers. Now, offense a little shaky, but I tell you what, Lenora Sellers, man, they couldn't stop him today. Like, when he was scrambling, they couldn't get a big play. And the key is Oklahoma lost this game, where South Carolina, although they didn't look great, they didn't do anything special on offense, they didn't lose the game. Jackson Arnold fumbled twice, and he got it back, or else this game could have been uglier. Michael Hawkins, I kind of have been questioning why they haven't put him back in, because it's not like Arnold's lighting him up. Arnold's not playing that good. I personally would have put Michael Hawkins back in by this point. That's just me, but on the grand scheme of things, it don't matter. Michael Hawkins Jr. ain't good. He's not even average, and neither is Jackson Arnold. This team is awful. It's almost unbearable to watch. It is sad and pathetic. So bad. So abysmal on offense. And the defense, I think their defense is good, but not great. You're just not going to win football. Look, the name of the game is to get buckets, okay? That's a basketball term, but same thing in football. You got to score, dude. Don't get me wrong, I love me a good defense, but you got to score points to win football games. In Oklahoma, I still can't believe they won that Auburn game. Shout out to Peyton Thorne. Oklahoma is in a world of hurt. I remember. Nah, I'm not going to get into this. Different conversation for a different day. Well, now I'll bring it up since we're talking about it. Not last year, but the year before, I said Oklahoma should fire Brent Venables. And then last year, a lot of OU fans were like, oh, Matt, do you still feel the same way? And I stood 10 toes down. I said, yeah, they should fire him. I don't think he's the guy for Oklahoma. I mean, look, I know they have 4 or 5 wide receivers out. Quarterback plays awful. But he's been there now for, what is this, 3 or 4 years? He ain't the guy. I said it 2 or 3 years ago. What? Okay, here's the thing. If you're having a bad season, you're at least looking for improvement. What tells you next year's going to be any better? It ain't. If your options next year are Jackson Arnold and Michael Hawkins, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, buddy, but you're not winning more than 7 or 8 games. As Jackson Arnold drops back on 4th and 16, he'll probably do nothing with this. Oh, I think they got a first down. Nice. They may cut this to on. Hey, they may score, getting the double digits here. Yeah, Oklahoma's just a bad football team. That's enough about them. Let's go to where. Oh, yeah. Indiana, Nebraska. Rank Indiana inside the top 4, man. Put them in the 14 playoff if we had it. I'm just playing. We got the 12-team playoff. But seriously. Indiana, I mean, we need to probably start talking about Indiana as a series. Like, I mean, okay, I knew they were a serious ball team, but like, I mean a serious, double serious ball team. Is Indiana a top 7 team? Top 8 team? I tell you this much, they look better in Bama. They look better in Tennessee. They look better in LSU. And I know some people may say, oh, it's the Big Ten. Nebraska's a decent team, man. I'd go as far as saying Nebraska's above average. Good, I don't know about all that. But they're not bad. And 56-7 is, I mean, that looked like a good old-fashioned Alabama butt whooping on a team. Louisville with the onside kick. Okay, now the game's officially over. 52-45. If I haven't been, well, I know I haven't. I haven't been looking at the camera. I'm still watching these games and trying to talk at the same time, a little multitasking. I know you don't got to applaud me in the comments section. I'm just doing my job. Nothing special here. But like I was saying, Indiana, they're good. Really, really good. Are they a playoff team? Oh, my gosh. Jackson Arnold should have got picked off there. Man. I really don't have words, man, to describe it. They are... I know people don't view Indiana as one of the big boys, but I think we got to start talking about them as one. They just look so dominant. I couldn't get over. I wouldn't have been impressed if they would have just won, but the dominated team like that, I mean, they had Dylan Ravioli looking like a true freshman quarterback. Whoa, Matt, you freaking, all right. He is a true freshman quarterback, but here's what I'm going at. Here's what I meant to say. All year long, Dylan Ravioli's looked like been playing college football a couple years. He's been dicing up some defenses, having some good performances. But in this game, they had him. You see what I'm saying? They had him looking like his true self, a true freshman quarterback. I ain't seen a defense do that to Ravioli this year. Haven't seen it. Great win from Indiana. Really great team. There's many more things I can say. Bama game about to start. Need to hurry up and wrap up this video. Let me know your thoughts down below. But Robin.